Hey, hello. This is Caesarea Philippi. The Arabs call it Banyas. And this was built by Philip the Tetrarch, one of the sons of Herod the Great. And he put his name right next to Caesar's name, Caesarea Philippi. And in the Gospels, including Mark chapter 8 and Matthew chapter 16, there are mentions of the fact that Jesus and his disciples went up into the region of Caesarea Philippi. And one of the most famous accounts in the Gospels is where Jesus says to his disciples, "Who do men say that I am?" And they say, "Oh, some say you're Elijah. Oh, some say you're Moses, the prophet, come back. Some say you're Jeremiah." He looks at Peter and he says, "Who do you say that I am?" And Peter comes back and says, "You are the Christ, the Mashiach, the anointed one, the Messiah, the Son of the living God." And he says, "Flesh and blood didn't reveal this to you, but my Father, my Spirit, has revealed this to you." And then comes one of the greatest statements that is so misunderstood in the Bible. He says, "On this will I build my church." And so many people have made the mistake of saying he's meaning he's going to build his church on Peter, as if he's the first pope and he's the first one to start the church. That's nonsense. What he's saying in the Greek is he's saying, on this testimony that I am in fact the Messiah, the Christ, the Son of the living God, on this testimony you just gave, that's the basis for building the church. And so what we're in right now is what was known as the Palace of Agrippa II. So Agrippa II had a place up here in Caesarea Philippi, and you can see some of the original columns are still here. And most of the temple and all of its rooms and its fortresses and so forth are still intact. And it's actually a beautiful, beautiful remnant of what was here between around 50 AD up until about the early 90s AD. So Caesarea Philippi is a really great location that has significance in the life of the Christian church.